Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video I wanted to talk about what I really like about the OnePlus N20. Now I just updated this device to the Android 12 security patch of September 5th, and so it's now up to date, like as far as the updates goes. So it shows that in the settings right here and about device. But this device, what I really like about it is a lot of things that I want to jump into in this video. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So this is the OnePlus N20, and I really like this device. I've been really impressed with this device in a lot of ways over the last year that I've had it, and it's a solid device still right now. It's actually listed on Amazon. I'll make sure I leave the cheapest link down below, but it's about $159 or $157 depending on which one you click. But it's gonna offer this really beautiful color that it comes in, and this color is the blue smoke color, and it's actually really gorgeous. It's got a 4,500 milliamp hour battery in here, so it's powered with a 33-watt brick that I think I'm using. I took it out and I used the cable and I used the brick from here, so I just been using that in the house. It's like set up right now next to me on the charging station. But that 33-watt fast charging brick, it's actually awesome because it comes in the package and it tells you right here 33 watts right here, super VOC charging, and it comes with the red cable with the white tips, so it kind of distinguishes itself as one of the better chargers on the market when it comes to smartphones. But I actually unlocked the device from Metro by T-Mobile. Like, I had it for 6 months, and then because I had it for 6 months through the phone, they let you unlock it. So yeah, this thing I've been using with like T-Mobile now. To storage, we have 128 gigabytes of internal storage running on here, so definitely some really good storage when it comes to this. It's also got a really good Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 5G processing chip, so you're definitely going to get 5G on here. It comes with a lot of features inside of this device. So if you go into this device, you can actually do RAM boost, all your options for one-handed mode right here as well. So it's showing you how to pull that down to get the one-handed mode. You also do get your screen recording, your gestures, stuff like that for when you want to lift to answer calls, raise to wake, flip to mute. You have the 3-finger screenshot when you hold down with 3 fingers and then swipe down with 3 fingers. But do me a quick solid, just type "I'm still here" so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. Okay, but I really like the design of this device with the power. You have your fingerprint right here in this display, power button separate, so you only get that. And then on the back you do get a little bit of fingerprints on here, but it's not going to be anything that's crazy. On the bottom of the phone, it gives you this little strip of glossy material, so that's what's going to fingerprint. But most of the time I'm not even touching that part of the phone, so it's like a really good design how it's built. It feels really good in the hand too, so most of the time I don't want to use a case when I'm using it, because it just feels really solid overall. It has your microphone at the top. You have your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, Type C, another microphone, and you have a single firing speaker. So if you're listening to content on this device, so you can see the image quality on here is definitely gonna look really nice. It goes pretty high, and you could probably get like 1440p on this as well. So it's a really good panel for watching media. It's also good for gaming. So I'm going to jump into the cameras in a second, but I also want to talk about the battery life in a little bit more detail. You have your OTG if you want to connect the microphone to it while you're recording, your digital wallet if you want to, do mobile payments with the NFC on here, screen recording, VPN for, virtual protection. You also have your Wi-Fi calling on this device, as well as your 5G network. And if you have your SIM card in there, you also, you know, get really good speeds with the 5G. It has a really nice, you know, processing speed as well. You get your app dock right here, which alphabetically has all the apps laid out on the side, and you can actually swipe right here to actually pick your app, which is a little bit more convenient when you want to find something real quick. All right, so on the front, you can see we have the front camera. You actually get your beauty modes with all of your filters built right in. It even gives you like some really cool 3D effects if you want to change up your face or whatever. But you know, you can actually get some really cool filters on this thing with the options that they have here. Natural, and then yeah, that's what it would normally look like. Then you get your video mode right here. This is actually what it would look like on the front facing camera if I'm actually talking through the device. You can see right here. So this is just a quick sample, and you get really good quality on the front facing camera. So yeah, you get your macro photography as well. And I have the earbuds too from OnePlus. These are actually really good for OnePlus devices. So you can get your really up close detail on these with the macro camera and the macro photography. Like it just showed my fingerprints on that photo with the close-up macro photography, so you can get real close up. You also get your video modes right here, so you don't get wide angle, but you get up to 6 times on the zoom. As far as the recording, it's 1080, and then you actually get you know, flip selfie on the viewfinder, different options for shooting modes. Like right here, you can show your palm and capture, which is cool. And you could also change it to the zoom button for volume, quick launch, 30 lens warning, you know, stuff like that. So pretty good options on this camera. It's really nice. The toggle for the camera to zoom is actually really smooth. So let's say you're zooming on an object, it's going to be really easy to zoom in and out, and it's actually a smooth transition when you mess around with that wheel that it's offering. So let's take a look at some of the other modes on this as well. So we actually do get pro mode, pano, time lapse, and text and scanning, and the ultra HD as well for crystal clear photography on here. So let's just do an ultra HD shot. And that definitely came out really nice. So you can see the details on his face. Looks really good. You also do get the dual camera mode. This is actually one of my favorite features, because it's you could flip it around and have your face and then whatever's in the background, or you could flip it and have your face in the corner with looking at the image. So it's really nice to play around with. And you could also do a split screen or a rectangle or a rounded option. Slow motion portrait for photography on the rear and the front. And this is a 64 megapixel. You also do get your 2 megapixel for depth and 2 megapixel for macro. So you also get your night photography. If you want to do night images on this device, it can take really good nighttime photography as well. And so I really enjoy using this phone when it comes to the cameras. They're very versatile, and they come out really clear when it comes to the end result every single time. But yeah, this device is definitely going to be still worth it. It still has Android 12 and everything like that, but I don't think you really need Android 13 when it comes to this device, because it's still getting software updates, unless you really just wanted it or whatever, and you could get the N30 then. But this one has a really nice feel in the hand. It's a little bit smaller, so it has a better like feel in the hand. It also has like 64 megapixel written down below underneath this camera, and so you can see the third camera right here on the side. But overall, the feel in the hand is the best part. It also has that AMOLED display, which gives you the always on display with the fingerprint on here, which is actually pretty quick. And you get your facial recognition too, so you can do the facial recognition, and that actually unlocks very quick. AMOLED display does a really good job of covering up that corner, so it's gonna fill up the space there really easily, because you're not gonna notice it whatsoever because of the dark blacks on this device that the phone produces. it gives you some really deep darks. So it's going to give you a nice experience as well. Also the headphones, if you want to connect these to it, it's actually cool because they have a pop-up feature when you hit this button, and it's actually asking me to hit the allow button right here when I open that up. And so now that I hit that, let's open it up again, and you can see the OnePlus buds right here are gonna actually pop up on this device and connect automatically, because it's basically giving you that software built right in for the OnePlus phones. So yeah, these this says place your earphones in the case and press hold for 2 seconds on the back. So then it just basically walks you through 1, 2. So I went ahead and I did that. It says reset now. Now it's connecting them, and it's basically that easy. And then it gives you the controls that you can actually mess around with. And you can see view tutorial we'll do later, but you get your modes right here: noise cancellation, bass for the sound, or bold. I'm gonna serenade, balanced, add equalizer. You get your controls, so you can change the buttons around as well, which is really dope. Find my earbuds and the battery percentage. Another thing that's really cool about the OnePlus buds too is that when you connect them, you can actually tap on the right earphone 4 times and it's going to enter gaming mode. But if you tap 4 times on the left earbud, it's actually going to enter your Google Assistant. So I actually have these set for gaming mode right now, and I'm gonna play a little bit of PUBG on here. And the graphics go up to ultra, so this is gonna actually be a really nice gaming experience on this phone. It feels really smooth so far. Really smooth graphics and gameplay. But this is probably one of the best panels I've ever used when it's come to like avoiding scratches. It's like the shot sensation up protection, and it also has a 1080 by 2400 20 by 9 aspect ratio with 409 pixels per inch. So this is actually one of the best displays I've ever used when it's come to like the overall protection that it's using. I also like the customization here with the icons and the quick settings. You get your ability to customize the shapes of the, icons. You also can customize the colors. You can also change the font and display size, as well as customize the fingerprint animation. And you get some really cool options right here to mess around with. And I'm able to hear while I'm actually talking because I have the earphones in, but you actually have this option where you can take photos. When you double tap either earphone, it's going to take a photo on here. So when you go to controls right here, and it gives you the option to triple tap, double tap, and single tap, or long hold to switch devices right there. And that's actually pretty cool too. You could long hold to do your transparency on, off, or on, but you can't add, there's no volume option right there. So they got to add that in an update so that you can actually get the ability to change the volume with a single tap or a double tap. But this is a really solid device. I'm really impressed with it. Overall, I definitely would recommend it in 2023. Even though the N30 is out, this is still one of my favorite budget devices of like 2023 and 2022 or whenever it came out. But if you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. And I'll check you guys later. Peace.